Greetings, Miracle in Motion. Have you ever felt emotions that you felt were below you, that you are so awakened and enlightened that certain emotions are not for you because you are beyond certain emotions? I don't know. I know I've been there. For a long time in my life, I thought being angry was like losing. If I became angry or expressed anger, I already lost. Or jealousy or hatred or whatever. I had this view that when I am awakened or spiritual, I'm so spiritual. I don't feel anger. I don't feel jealousy. And what I realized for me was that when I excluded my life, my experience, I excluded some emotions from my experience, I actually limited the flow of every emotion. It was like a pipe, a water pipe. And when I closed some emotions, I closed the flow altogether. So eventually I became like a flat line almost, because I didn't feel anything. Well, of course I felt things, but I was like, some people call me more like a stoic. I was calm in every situation, which I tend to be in a way, but I denied or judged some emotions, some feelings in me. And I realized this is a dangerous path, and it's also something that truly limits our awakening or ascension or evolution, maybe. Because we have the possibility to be humanity, the unlimited edition, in accordance with the Gaia Sophia's original dream. And when we deny ourselves, when I deny myself certain emotions, I also cut myself off from the very flow of life. And Gaia Sophia, she is an emotional being. You have thunderstorms, you have volcanoes and whatnot. And you also have tranquility. You have dewdrops, as well as torrential rains. And what happens when we allow ourselves to feel everything we feel, we surrender to the emotion. We surrender to it, we don't judge it, we don't even name it, we don't put a label on it. Oh, now I'm worried, now I'm jealous, now I'm angry, now I'm furious. When we allow ourselves to feel, truly feel, without labeling, without denying, without judging, we let this emotion flow through us. Because we experience an emotion when it flows through us, and when we have surrendered it enough times, it will not return. And another thing, if I feel hatred or if I feel anger, but I deny myself this emotion because I am so spiritual, I am not angry, I push the anger away, and it ends up in some sort of a collective depository or container for emotions. And people who want to be angry, people who want rage, they can access this emotion I denied and express it and maybe hurt people. Because that's the thing, I can feel anger, I can feel rage, I can feel sorrow, I can feel whatever. I don't need to express it. So if I feel anger, I don't need to hit people, I don't need to direct it to something. I can let it flow through me. Well, I can chop wood or carry logs or do some hard labor, of course, to express this anger, this fury. Because usually when I'm angry, when I'm furious, doesn't happen too often, but when I allow myself, I'm filled with power. because I'm usually not tired when I'm when I'm angry. I'm filled with power. And in a way, it's sort of a tranquility in my center. But play with this, as always. This is another story. This is another reality. And you can see if it resonates or if it feels totally dissonant. If you think, well, hatred is beyond me. I am above hatred. But if you feel it, feel it. Because when you feel it, you can let it go. We need to feel something to be able to let it go. We can't push it away. When we push it away, it will definitely surface. It may even surface in another person that we are confronted with. So feel what you're feeling. Feelings are part of being human. And the difference is what we do with these emotions. If we express them, if we go out into the world and hurt people because we're feeling in a certain way. So, I hereby allow you to feel whatever you're feeling, if you want to, because that is, as I see it, the most generative way of approaching life and approaching being human and approaching life on this beautiful planet, the manifested dream of Gaia Sophia. See it like you're sampling emotions. That's how I do my best to do it. Okay, how does it feel? It's like I'm tasting something new. I'm tasting a new fruit or a new dish or something. How does it feel? And as I've said before, the treasure is always at the center of the emotion. That's where the exit is, or maybe the entry. Okay, as always, I truly wish you all the best, and may you remember who you are.